Are your financial habits costing you more than you realize? From small daily purchases to bigger investment decisions, some habits can take a toll on your finances and leave you with an empty wallet. But fear not, with a little awareness and effort, you can avoid buyer's remorse and take control of your financial future. Number 1. Letting FOMO get the better of you. Fear of missing out can be a costly habit that leads to unnecessary spending. Social media is a major contributor to FOMO, as people often feel pressure to keep up with their friends and peers. It's important to turn off social media sometimes so that you don't always give in to FOMO. This dangerous habit convinces you that you're always missing out and that you need to participate in everything. It's okay to stay in. It's okay to do your own thing. You're not always going to miss out. To avoid falling victim to FOMO, it's important to stay true to your values and priorities. Set realistic expectations for yourself and don't compare your life to others on social media. Remember that social media only shows a highlight reel of people's lives and is not an accurate representation of their day-to-day experiences. Number 2. Splitting lunch with a friend. Dividing the bill evenly with your friends may seem like an easy and quick option, but it can end up costing you more money, as one person's bill may be significantly lower than others. You might find yourself at a tight budget, but still wanting to hang out with friends and eat out. However, when asked to split the bill, you could end up paying much more than what you actually owe. This can be frustrating, especially when the amount you're being asked to pay covers the meals and drinks of your friends. It might be tempting to go along with the social dining habit, but breaking the cycle can do wonders for your finances in the long run. Number 3. Having wine with dinner. Indulging in a glass of wine with dinner can elevate the dining experience, but it often comes at a steep cost. The markups that restaurants place on wine bottles are typically around 3 times the wholesale price, if not more. This can make it difficult for budget-conscious diners to justify the expense. One potential solution to this predicament is to seek out BYOB-friendly restaurants. These establishments allow patrons to bring their own wine, often for a modest corkage fee. This can be a great way to enjoy a nice bottle of wine without breaking the bank. However, if the idea of bringing your own wine to a restaurant doesn't appeal to you, there is another option: skip the wine altogether. While it may be tempting to indulge in a glass or two, particularly if you're celebrating a special occasion, it's important to remember that wine is a luxury, not a necessity. Number 4. Overdrawing your account. Overdrawing your bank account can be a costly mistake, resulting in hefty overdraft fees and negative account balances. In fact, according to a recent report by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, overdraft and non-sufficient fund fees generate a combined total revenue of $5.8 billion during the first 3 quarters of 2022 alone. To avoid these costly fees, there are several steps you can take. One option is to set up overdraft protection with your bank. This service links your checking account to a savings or credit account, allowing funds to be transferred automatically if your checking account balance falls below zero. This can provide a safety net and help you avoid overdraft fees altogether. Number 5. Not having health insurance. According to Stephen Fox, a financial planner with Next Gen Financial Planning based in San Diego, young people, particularly men, often believe they are impervious to harm and do not require health insurance. However, unexpected tragedies, such as car accidents or sports injuries, could cause significant financial hardships in addition to other problems, and then they have to pay expenses out of pocket. Fortunately, college-aged students have several options to obtain health coverage. They can continue to be covered by their parents' health insurance policies until they turn 26 years old. Alternatively, they can enroll in their school's health program or purchase low-cost catastrophic coverage from commercial carriers. Number 6. Ditching your change. Despite the prevalence of digital payment methods, many people still use cash for their daily transactions. However, the coins received as change can quickly accumulate, and their value is often overlooked. Rather than disregarding your coins, consider saving them in a jar or container and bringing them to your bank periodically for sorting and deposit. You may be surprised at how quickly these small amounts add up over time. To maximize your savings, it's essential to choose the right savings account for your needs. Many banks offer different types of savings accounts, each with its own interest rates and features. It's important to research and compare the options to find an account that suits your financial goals and preferences. For instance, high-yield savings accounts often offer higher interest rates than traditional savings accounts, allowing your savings to grow at a faster rate. Some savings accounts also offer rewards or incentives for meeting certain criteria, such as maintaining a minimum balance or making regular deposits. By taking advantage of these features, you can further boost your savings and achieve your financial goals faster. Number 7. Smoking cigarettes. Despite the well-known health risks associated with smoking, nearly 40 million Americans still smoke cigarettes, as reported by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. On top of the health consequences, smoking can also be a significant financial burden. Depending on your location, a pack of cigarettes can cost between $5 and $13. For those who smoke half a pack a day, the cost over 40 years can add up to anywhere between $200,000 and $600,000, assuming that money was invested with an 8% return instead. By quitting smoking, you can save a significant amount of money in the long run and improve your health overall. The benefits of quitting are numerous and include reduced risk of cancer, heart disease, and other smoking-related illnesses, as well as improved lung function and overall physical fitness. Number 8. Falling for a bait and switch. Have you ever been lured into purchasing a sale item only to realize at the cash register that it's not actually on sale? Or have you ever taken a cab and been hit with a fare that's much higher than expected? These are common examples of bait and switch tactics used by some retailers and service providers. To avoid falling victim to these tactics, there are a few simple steps you can take. Firstly, always double-check the price of sale items before bringing them to the cash register. If an item is not on sale as advertised, don't hesitate to say no and reconsider your purchase. Additionally, when taking a cab, it's important to ask the driver for an upfront estimate of the fare. This can help you avoid any unexpected surprises and budget accordingly for your trip. If the estimate seems unreasonably high, consider taking a different mode of transportation or negotiating a lower fare with the driver. Number 9. Buying groceries without a list. Shopping without a list can lead to a phenomenon known as grocery shopping creep, where you keep adding items to your cart that you didn't intend to buy initially. This can result in overspending and going beyond your budget. Do you really need those chocolate-covered pretzels or frozen waffles? To avoid overspending, it's a good idea to make a shopping list before heading to the grocery store. By sticking to your list, you can avoid buying unnecessary items and reducing the chances of impulse buying. Creating a shopping list can also help you plan your meals and make healthier choices. When you plan your meals in advance, you can ensure that you're buying the right ingredients and avoid unhealthy impulse purchases. Number 10. Accepting bad checks. Banks can charge a fee for bounced checks, which is levied on the person who tries to cash or deposit the check. It may come as a surprise, but some banks even assess a fee against the recipients of checks from individuals with insufficient funds in their accounts. To avoid being hit with these fees, it's important to verify that the person writing you a check has sufficient funds in their account before accepting it. With that said, thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more. And if you found this content helpful, give the video a like. See you in the next video. Until then, take care.